and that is definitely what has been happening. Is it's been a lot of, and this is what I've noticed. It's a lot of other people noticing and acknowledging the Recast T'Challa movement. There have been other content providers with far more subs than us who have acknowledged the Recast T'Challa movement. Some celebrities who have acknowledged the Recast T'Challa movement. But guess who hasn't acknowledged the Recast T'Challa movement? I hope at San Diego Comic-Con, somebody has the testicular fortitude to open up their mouth and say, what's up with Recast T'Challa? And yo, I see y'all in the comments down there. If y'all got questions, if y'all got something y'all need to ask, fire it off, man, and I will pick it up and I'll address it to Theo, because I don't think Theo can see the comments.
I got it on my other device.
Oh, okay. So if we sound like we caught up in us, y'all, we ain't caught up in us. It's just y'all know, if y'all rock with Theo and me, y'all know how passionate we are about this particular topic, and it's a lot of stuff we got to get off our chest, and it's things that need to be said. So if it seemed like, yeah, I see that, we gonna get to that too, because John Ridley, if he was sitting in front of me right now, I would punch him in his throat. Yes, I said it. I have not seen, and let's just go get off into that. I have not seen a character emasculated and punked and bitchified like John Ridley has done T'Challa in this particular run on Black Panther. And let me help you understand where I'm coming from when I say what I'm saying. And if anybody has been rocking with this 12 video, I guess we'll call it a edutainment piece, where I did Panther's Rage. Okay, if you was rocking with that and you read Panther's Rage, you saw T'Challa was catching it. You know what I'm saying? T'Challa was getting mobbed on. Killmonger was getting at him. King Cadaver was getting at him. Salamander Crew was getting at him. Venom with 2 M's was getting at him. Okay, but the thing about it, he stood tall. After all them scratches, all of them wounds, all of them beatings, he was still standing tall, and he was still the king of Wakanda after the smoke cleared. We can go on into the Jack Kirby run. We can go on into the Christopher Priest run. We can go into the Reginald Hudlin run. We can go into the Ta-Nehisi Coates run. At the end of all those runs, T'Challa was still T'Challa. He was still the Black Panther, and he was still the king of Wakanda. When we broke off from Ta-Nehisi Coates' run, wasn't T'Challa the emperor of an intergalactic empire? How do you depose somebody who's an emperor of an intergalactic empire? Oh, I know, the writer.
Why we got to do this though? That was the thing, because I was stoked. I was looking forward to the new run of Black Panther comics. I was like, okay, cool. We got promised a spy espionage type story. Cool. I'm thinking James Bond. We ain't did a spy espionage story since Dick Grayson, when he was over there handling his business, when he was just using it Dick Grayson. So okay, cool. You finna do this with T'Challa? Let me tell y'all what happened in 7 issues, because Daryl touched on it, emasculating. What we've seen is, first of all, people in Wakanda talk like people in Brooklyn or people in California, slang and everything.
Even though I live in California, so yeah.
Then on top of that, you have disrespect to the throne. Now we got a little bit of this with Shuri in Black Panther when she turned her finger up at T'Challa. That might be what we do in America, but you're not doing that in a country where royalty is sovereign. You're not doing that. So once again, we got the ghetto king putting his ghetto twist on a fictional sovereign nation. That's what we got. Am I right or wrong?
You're right. You're right about that.
I see no lies. I see no lies. I hear no lies.
And where you could have wrote him off to glory going off to the Galactic Empire, chilling out, hanging over there. No, his woman, his wife, his ex-wife tells him that she can never trust him again because he keeps secrets, like she don't either. The Dora Milaje, who T'Challa, the Dora Milaje were already in place before T'Challa got there. All T'Challa did was say, you're no longer wives in training. The man who basically helped OP the Dora Milaje to the point where they can fight robots and take on magic, it wasn't his fault that M'Baku's brother, ironically enough, the character that Winston Duke is playing, by the way, M'Bala was murdering women left and right. T'Challa didn't even lock Anika up when she killed him. It was Queen Ramonda. She locked up Anika. So where we getting it? Because clearly John Ridley don't read comics. So where is he getting this story that T'Challa betrayed the Dora Milaje? And last but not least, Shorty was left in basically a still death type state when the Black Order hit Wakanda. We literally got Ta-Nehisi Coates writing T'Challa going along with Manifold, moving heaven and earth to bring his sister back from the dead. And this is what we get. So black men ain't shit. So,
yeah,
black men are pathetic. I'm so sick of that damn narrative, especially from so-called black men. It is damn ridiculous. Boycott Black Panther 2. You didn't have to do that, dude. You could have did the same thing Jonathan Hickman did with the Fantastic Four and let him leave on his feet.
Yeah, and the John Ridley one, yeah, I was looking at the video going over that, and sure, you know, telling T'Challa, I don't take orders from you, bro. Like, what? Like, really? He went through all that to bring Shuri back, and then she just gave him all this type of disrespect. I mean, so, Theo, I clearly see what you're saying about the John Ridley run, you know? But it's like in the Intergalactic Empire of Wakanda, Ta-Nehisi Coates, I mean, did a great job. I mean, T'Challa, you know, he ended up becoming a slave, but he overcame that and became the emperor, you know?
Like the Intergalactic Empire, I actually like that storyline because they had a lot of irony to it. They had a lot of irony to it. Let me say this, because there have been some agendas out there where when it comes to the Recast T'Challa movement, we're being painted as being misogynistic.
Right.
Misogynoir. They made up a whole term for it. It's misogynoir.
Let me say this, and I'm going to step out on a limb. I don't know anybody else in the world that's got griot shorty.
Right.
I created this because I wanted my daughters to see themselves. I created this because I wanted to complete the story arc of Shorty. I got Shorty as the Black Panther. Right. I got Shorty from the MCU. But I want something that Hasbro, speaking of Hasbro, because they ain't gave y'all Monica Rambeau yet. They want you to go pay that $150 for that old figure. Crazy. Nevertheless, I digress. That's part of the problem. You got too many of us. Well, not too many. You don't have enough of us. Daryl is one of the few. We literally touch every form of medium when it comes to these characters. We read the comics. We got the action figures. We got the video games. We got the costumes. We go back and research. If we didn't miss a story or we didn't kind of fuzzy about a story, we go back and we read stories from 10, 15, 20 years ago. Well before Reginald Hutland got on there.
Yeah, I used to have a T'Challa Black Panther trading card back in what, 1993, 1974, way back then. Exactly. I didn't know what it was back then.
So we know what we're talking about. And then let's talk about this.
Oh, we got Mr. Ray Smith is in the building.
Thank you. Okay, because that was what I needed. We got people like Grand Madam Tarot.
He's in the building too.
What bothers me when we start talking about recasting, because contrary to what people said, yes, you did put a time stamp on it. You said 5 to 10 years. So let's not do that. When you get caught with your drawers down, don't do that. We got people that have been reading T'Challa older than me. We got people that's been reading Black Panther older than me. And we keep saying, wait. To hell with waiting. If you call yourself a Black Panther fan, Ian and Taylor died waiting. They died. That was their guy that Chadwick Boseman went to go visit. They didn't go visit Chadwick Boseman. He went to go visit them. They didn't live long enough. So every time I swear to God, you make me sick when you say that. Every time you say, wait, brother, I promise to God, I want to put hands on you because you ain't thinking about your elders. And based on the conversation you had with Mr. Ray Smith, you don't give two damns about people that's older than you. You don't give two damns about people that's younger than you. All you give a damn is about putting money in your damn pocket. Just like you said, you dry snitched on yourself. You don't pay to go review a damn movie. You're a conflict of interest and you shouldn't even be nowhere near this damn thing. Because what you will not do, since you keep talking about Sun Tzu, quoting his ass, you will not get dirty like the troops are getting dirty. You refuse to, you won't, because if your hands get dirty, you're going to lose that job that you got. Stop straddling the damn fence. Stop straddling the damn fence, as Cellmate said. What you're doing right now is you're being a damn hindrance.
Shots fired. Boom.
Yeah, I mean,